video.
Well, how are you going?
We hope that you always in happiness every time.
Yes, before we continue this video, we have to introduce ourselves. My name is Aisyah.
I'm Rasulullah.
And I'm Anovi Mulia.
We are from Universitas Pamulang. Today we are going to analyze about
speech act. Well guys, before we explain more detail about the speech act,
we must know the pragmatic and the linguistic first.
Why we have to know about the linguistic?
Because speech act is a component of the pragmatics, and the pragmatic is part of the linguistic.
Yay!
So, what is the linguistic?
Linguistics is the study of language. It involves the analysis of language from, language meaning, and language in context.
Yep.
Traditionally, linguistics analyze human language by observing an interplay between sound and meaning.
Well, what is pragmatics? Pragmatics study of words and their meaning in the language with concern to their context. Additionally, focus on to the meaning of the words according to the context
and their inferred meaning as well.
Well, we are interested in analyzing the speech act
from conversation on YouTube at NGUVIPS,
published on February 19, 2020 on the YouTube.
You can see the link below.
Well, speech act have a function such as promises, apologies, commands, offers, assurance, and many more. As a segment 1997, speech act can be classified into 5 categories. They are expressive,
representative and commissive,
directive and declaration.
And we are going to analyze 5 categories as a segment 1997. The first one is expressive. Okay guys, as we know, the expressive has many components. Termasuk di dalamnya ada apologies, dislike, or like, or condolence, congratulation, thanksgiving, greeting. Dari beberapa elemen dari expressive tersebut, we can analyze from the elements of the expressive. Yang pertama kita analyze dari greeting tersebut ya.
Hi, is that Ayu?
Ya.
Ya, kalau tadi kalian memperhatikan dialog seperti ini. Hey, is that Ayu? Itu termasuk ke dalam expressive, yaitu greeting.
Do you still remember me from school?
I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Did we study together?
Yes, we live the same dorm too.
Really?
I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Nah, itu termasuk ke dalam apologies. It refers to expressive apologies.
Well, by the way, are you busy tomorrow?
No? Why?
Because I would like to invite you to go to the cinema. Do you like watching horror movie?
No, I don't like it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
For like or dislike, we can see at the conversation before seperti ini. Do you like watching horror movie? Ayu menjawab, no, I don't like. Kata I don't like, it refers to dislike, ya. Jadi mengekspresikan bahwasanya dia nggak suka. No, I dislike. Kita bisa lihat kan kalau dalam ekspresif ada like and or dislike. Nah, dislike udah dapat, like-nya sekarang.
So, what movie do you like?
I like a comedy movie.
Okay.
Kata atau ekspresi dari Ayu suka, ya, like in the expressive speech act. Ovi bertanya seperti ini. What movie do you like? Dan Ayu menjawab, I like comedy movie. Kata-kata tersebut mengekspresikan bahwasanya Ayu menyukai comedy movie.
Wow, you are so great! You are the winner of the speech contest. Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
From the dialogue before, we can see ada elemen congratulation expressive. Wow, you are so great! You are the winner of the speech contest. Congratulations. Kalimat tersebut itu merefresh kolosannya Ovi itu mengucapkan selamat kepada Ayu, dan disitu termasuk ke dalam congratulations expressive. And then Ayu mengucapkan suatu ekspresi thanksgiving seperti ini. Oh, thank you so much. Nah, itu termasuk ke dalam thanksgiving. Jadi kita ambil, memang ada beberapa komponen dalam ekspresif, tapi yang kita bisa analyze adalah greetingnya, ekspresi dari thanksgiving, congratulations, like, or dislike-nya. So, itu dia dari expressive speech act.
Well, for the next type of the speech act is representative. What is representative? Representatives are speech acts that the utterance commit the speaker to the truth of the expressed proposition. The utterances are produced based on the speaker's observation of certain things, then followed by stating the fact or opinion based on the observation. And the components that include in representatives are assertions, claims, hypotheses, description, conclusion, and suggestion. Well, and I'm going to make the example utterance or statement that include in the component of representative. Wow, today is sunny day. Yeah, and the sun shines brightly. Well, when someone says that statement, it represents those statements that believed by the speaker as the truth. And this is the example of representative description. Can you introduce yourself? Yes, of course. Hello, I'm Ovi. I come from Tangerang. I'm a worker and I'm a good woman. Well, based on the example before, the speaker is showing the listener to trust her. And for the next example of representative suggestion. By the way, should I buy this bag or not? It's on sale now. I think you should buy it because it's on sale. And this brand rarely has discount. From this expression or statement, the listener say, you should buy it because it's on sale. You should buy. This is the example of representative suggestion. Yup, for the next type of speech act is commissive. What is commissive? Commissives are speech acts that the utterance commit the speaker to some future of action or something that has been done in the future. Simpelnya, commissive itu adalah the speaker to do something in the future. And the components that include in commissives are promise, threat, vow, and refusal. For example, like promise. We will come to your house next week. It represents the speaker promise that she or he will come to your house next week. There is a word will. This is the kind of premise statement. Okay, next for the example of threat. Hey, keep your words. I will fire you as my best friend if you lie someday. There is a statement, I will fire you. There is a word fire. It means that someone threatens you by saying fire. And for the next, the example of refusal. Well, by the way, do you want to join us for a walk in the park? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't join with you. I have something to do right now. Well, when the listener say, I'm sorry, I can't join with you, it means that the listener refused something from the speaker. That is the kind of refusal statement. Well, untuk lebih jelasnya, mari kita simak video berikut ini.
Let's get out of the city this weekend.
That's a good idea. I'm getting sick of being here.
Do you want to go to the beach?
We always go to the beach. Let's do something different.
Well, let's start to analyze it. When the woman say, do you want to go to the beach? And the man answer, we always go to the beach. Let's do something different. That is the example of refusal statement. It means that it represents he doesn't want to go to the beach. That is the example of refusal statement or utterance.
How about a sleeping bag?
Yes, I have a sleeping bag. Do you have one?
No, I don't.
Do you want to share one with me?
No, thanks. I'll buy a new sleeping bag.
And then when the woman says, how about the sleeping bag? The man answer, yes, I have sleeping bag. Do you have one? And the woman responds again, no, I don't. Do you want to share with me? And the woman answer, no, thanks. I will buy a new sleeping bag. From this expression, we can conclude that when the man invite her to share sleeping bag each other, and the woman by saying no thanks, it means that she refuses to share sleeping bag with the man.
What should we do while we're there?
Do you want to go hiking?
Hiking. Okay, but we shouldn't go far from the campground.
When the man said, "What should we do while we were there?" And the woman answered, "Do you want to go hiking?" The man says, "Hiking? Okay, but we shouldn't go far from the campground." Based on the dialogue, the woman gave the suggestion, "How if they go hiking?" And the man gave the good response from the woman's suggestion.
Will you make your famous hamburgers?
Sure thing. I'll make hamburgers.
"Will you make your famous hamburgers?" The man answered, "Sure thing. I will make the hamburger." Well, from the dialogue, there is a component of commissive, namely premise. When the woman says, "Will you make your famous hamburger?" and the man answered, Sure thing. I will make the hamburger." There is a word will. It represents that the man promised to the woman that he will make the hamburger.
Declaration brings into existence or cause the state of affairs which they refer to. Declaration can be blessing, baptism, marriage, arrest, juridical, and speech or order. The speaker can cause the hearer. For example, from marriage is the price utterance, "I pronounce you husband and wife." From that declaration, speech act is the act that makes the proportional content correspond with the reality. In order to perform declaration effectively, the speaker must have a special contextual privileges that allow him or her to perform and also contextual declaration. Another example from arrest, the police officer, "I'm arresting you in the name of law." Another example, the boss say with his employers, "You are fired." From that example, we can conclude that declaration can be effectively if the speaker has a special privileges, so that the declaration that the utterance is necessary to do. But it will be different if the speaker has no special contextual privileges. So it's not a declaration, but it's just utterance that no one necessary to do it. Next, directive. Directive is the speech acts that the speaker used to get someone else to do something, such as commands, requests, order, dare, challenges, invitation, and entreaties. The speaker attempts to make the word fit the word via hearer. For example, let's rewatch the video.
Can I return this?
What is it?
It's a shirt.
From that utterance example, show the speaker request to return his shirt. This intentions of this utterance is to make the hearer to perform the action conveyed in the utterance itself.
Why don't you come over this weekend? We're having a barbecue.
I would love to, but I am so busy with work these days, I can't make it.
The words "why don't you" is contain the invitation from the speaker. So from that example, directive is just like the speaker intends the hearer situation. Even if the hearer is not saying yes to the invitation, but it's okay, just invitation. Directive is not the same as declarative that it must be yes, that means it must be to do it, but directive is just like what we want the hearer to do. We say it directly. By what we say it, like a command, shut the door, invitation, why don't we, invitation, request, can I, may I, entreaties, please, challenges, I dare you to call your ex. Just like that, what we utterance to someone else, that what we want the hearer to do is from what we say it directly. I think for directive we can apply it in our daily activities. Because all of us can use this directive speech act. Different with declarative, declarative must be a person, a special person that have contextual privileges.
So the conclusion is, when someone expresses something, he does not only produce utterance containing grammatical structure and words, but he also performs the action through the utterance.
Jadi, ketika kamu mengekspresikan sesuatu, itu tidak hanya sekadar kata-kata saja, tapi di balik itu semua, kamu itu memiliki suatu kamu itu pengen menunjukkan sesuatu yang memiliki arti yang berbeda ataupun tindakan gitu lah ya.
Nah, sekarang kan udah tahu kan apa itu speech act?
Ternyata memahami speech act itu sesimpel itu loh.
Don't forget to practice on your home because practice makes perfect. I think it's enough from us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you have a suggestion, you can comment below.
Thank you for watching this video and
Bye!